Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new Let's Play series of Underrail Expedition. I'm Colonel RPG and I'm very happy to have you here with me as I revisit one of the best RPGs that I've played in recent years. This game is from 2015, one of the first Let's Plays that I did, and I have a link for you up here if you want to check it out, blind Let's Play of Underrail. And now it's getting an expansion called Expedition, and it's an expansion that adds basically a chunk of content midway through the game. So if you're looking for footage on the expansion content, exactly, you're probably gonna want to look for a video on that. This is a Let's Play. This is a full Let's Play. I always complete my Let's Plays, and I will be completing this game for the second time, this time around, with the expansion, of course. And I'm now noticing that the logo has... Oh, that's sort of interesting. Yes, we're going to be sailing. There's going to be things. I have purposely not spoiled much of it to myself or for myself, but I have made a character. Now, we're going to start a new campaign, obviously, and we are going to be playing on normal because this game is really hard. And there are people who are really good at it, and if you're any good at it at all, you might want to play on hard. This is just for really people that just know how to min-max, because this game is hard. And I honestly, the last battle of the game left me a little bit... scared is the way, because it is difficult and it's very easy to ruin your character. We're gonna get to character creation pretty soon. I just want to note that I will be playing with the oddity style of experience rather than the classic XP, which is mostly a way to gain experience. The oddity is as we find items that are interesting. Now, on the classic XP system, you still find the items, just gain experience from killing enemies and completing quests and stuff rather than oddities. But the oddities are cool, so we're gonna go with that. Now, for our character, I'm gonna be playing. I have a link for you up here if you want to check out my build guide. It's not my build guide, mind you, the build guide that I followed. So I guess the build guide that I... Anyway, it's from somebody else, and it's for a Psion character, somebody that uses psionics. Now, here in skills, I'll explain why I did that in a little bit. Here in skills, you can see that we have Psi, right there. Thought control, psychokinesis, metathermics, temporal manipulation, which is a new skill for this expansion. Now, I don't know how, I have no idea how that is gonna work. And also, that's gonna throw my my character build out of the window a little bit. There's a new skill there that I definitely want. So let's see how that works. We're gonna look at the skills in a little bit. Over here we have the feats, and honestly, the feats are probably one of the most important things when you're considering your stats over here, because strength requirements and agility and dexterity requirements are very common to a lot of feats that are not available. You can see over there, Strafe, for example, requires 5 dexterity and 5 agility. Now, when you're going blind into the game, again, as I was saying, it's very easy to create a character that is terrible, and you will die forever and won't be able to complete the game. I mean, it's easy to do that. Sometimes you might be able to create a character that is good, and you will be able to complete the game on a blind playthrough. So yeah, who knows? Look up help. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of help here, because min-maxing is an important thing in this game, in regards to the base stats anyway. Even though this game takes a lot after Fallout 1 and 2, the character system is not one of the inspirations that it takes after. It's not quite the same. It has some interesting ideas that are added, like synergies. You can see down here the synergies for each of these things, which is pretty cool. But for right now, we are going to go with very high constitution. The thing with using Psion or psychic abilities is that you will lose constitution, because we'll learn that pretty soon. It's impossible to know that on a blind playthrough, and this is not a blind playthrough, which is great on that regard. So I want that a lot. Over here, no, not perception. I would love to have perception. We're going to go with will, because will allows you to be good at the thing. It heavily affects all psi disciplines as well as psi point regeneration, and so does intelligence. Now, intelligence is more... It's not so much for psi point or psi things, but it is also for psi point regeneration. And also hiccups. I hate the hiccups. So I apologize for that. So yeah, that's not quite as important. According to the guide, we only needed 6. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with 8. But basically, I'm copying what the guy said. That's how it is. So we're not gonna have any of the combat abilities because we're gonna be psi only, which is an interesting thing. Playing with guns is really fun in this game, especially because there's crafting. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot, and I enjoyed my time the first time around. And in terms of defense, also we're not gonna go anywhere with that because we need the skill points. In terms of subterfuge here, I will need hacking and lockpicking. Now the thing about these is that I might just go up on these. Let's leave it at that for right now because we will need technology. Technology points over here. Excuse the throat clearing. So for technology, it's mostly, these are checks in dialogue and in certain things that you need to do, but more than anything, it is for crafting, for electronics, chemistry, and every crafting recipe that you'll have will have requirements, but more than anything, they will benefit from having higher skills on these, which is pretty good, actually. Not having traps is going to bite me. We'll see. So for right now, we'll go up on mechanics, we'll go up on electronics. You'll see that we can't raise our skill points more than 15. So in terms of skills, it's also a place where you want to min-max. You don't want to just put 2 over here and 3 over there, because that's going to be mostly useless. But this build is a little bit skill point starved, so we're going to be not min-maxing. Originally, I had the idea of going 15 over here on both of these, which is not quite as necessary. Now that I know I have temporal manipulation, let's read what it is. Ability of mind to manipulate time or time perception on very local level, including partial time suspension, reversal, and recurrence. So those probably would be the main skill or main abilities that we're going to use. Now we're going to start with no such abilities, unfortunately, and you can see that the synergies are going up, which means we're going to be even better than in the base game, because temporal manipulation is going to synergize. You'll see that 22 going up. No, you won't, actually. Why? How does that work? Why does he not synergy go up? I don't understand. Anyway, that's good. I want that, because I want to experiment with it. And then over here on social skills, I probably will go with 5 on each. And then we'll try to go up on these. The difference between my original idea and this is not actually that much. I was going to go for 8 and 7. So, yeah. It's not going to be amazing, but it is what it is. Now, for the feats, I don't know if we have new feats. I don't know the old feats. So, let's just look at what we have. Conditioning. That's right, Constitution. So conditioning reduces all mechanical heat, mechanical heat and cold damage taken, which is a different thing. Expertise, you're not, no, that's for bows. Reduce armor penalty by 15% and grant 15% bonus to dodge and evasion if your armor penalty is at 0, which is pretty interesting, but not for our build, because we are going to use armor. We need armor. Reduces pickpocketing time, increases damage against rooted. Nope, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to kill them, not root them. Increases carry capacity by 50. I do like that, because we don't have much strength. So, yeah, we're going to need looting capability, but we'll figure it out. Paranoia here is definitely a thing for psionic characters. Well, can be for psionic characters. Is it the one, or is it psychosis? Paranoia. No. Yeah, that's one. Increased by 20% detection. Yeah, that's interesting, but we're not going to go with it. Quick pockets, it's better to use your pockets. It's faster, because it's a turn-based game, and properly it's a good game for being turn-based, because turn-based is just better, as we know. Recklessness here increases your chance to critically hit with weapons by 7%, and also increases critical hit to get critical hit. I remember I played with this one when I played the first time around, and I liked it. 7% increased the hit chance, or not increased the hit chance, but increased critical chance on your part, and 3 on everybody else. That's a lovely time. Increases perception by 3 for the purpose of detecting hidden passages. Snooping, we're very bad at that, unfortunately. Versatility, we're not going to have that. Fast metabolism, it's pretty good. We're going to go with that. Fast metabolism here being 25% increased healing, and psi boosters as well, which is the psi points healers. We got stoicism, which is a terrible thing because I don't like using. We're gonna need a maximum health for a while because we're gonna get a feat for that as well. But I don't like using things or having things that require me to be at low health to be good. But survival instincts over here increases the chance of critical hit with weapons. Too critically hit. Again, another one that requires you to be on low health. And Thick Skull, which is the one we're going to go with as well. We can pick peek too. Whenever you should be stunned, you're dazed instead, which reduces your action points by 15 and movement points by 30, but still allows you to act. Which is very good, because losing a turn is super bad. Especially because we're going to get Tranquility pretty soon. I could show you. Actually, I can't. I need to. That's the one. Tranquility here reduces the action point cost of all psi abilities by 5 while at full health, and that is the one that I was referencing before in regards to the fact that we're gonna need full health at all times. So there it is. And now, last but not least, we're gonna get our character. It's gonna be Carrie. Let's see what I have over here. Got a lot of portraits. I don't think there's anything new. Let's just cycle through them all, because I think that's maybe, no, that's not new. I think that's all the same. Yeah. Nope, these are new. Oh, these are definitely new portraits. Cool. Maybe we should go with one of these. Okay, well, there we go. That's a good portrait for a Carrie. And we will start. Now, this game doesn't have voice acting, so I will be reading it all. Hadrian Tanner over here. He's got quite a bushy beard. Alright, last topic, of course. Earthquake repairs. What's the situation at the South Tunnel? Got to dig deeper to plant the explosives, or we risk more damage to the tunnel. Almost everyone is working shifts up there. Shouldn't be too long now. Gorski, how's the security looking? I got one man at the cave exit, and that's enough, as far as I'm concerned. Automated security is strong there, and as long as we know the crossroad and the cove are clear, no one can sneak up on us. Also got one man at the underpassages, and it's been ordered not to open the gate no matter what. The last thing we need right now are those bloody lurkers sneaking up on us. Everyone else is up at the platform, securing workers and tunnels. Good, good. If no one has anything else to add, that will conclude this council meeting. Actually, just one more thing, in case you weren't informed already. I admitted a new citizen to the station. That Carrie girl? Asks Vera. Yeah, I think she will be a good addition to the station. She and Wenzel are still at the range, but they should be done any moment now, I believe. Oh, you put too much trust in your tests, Tanner. All I care about is how she handles live action, not how many points she got. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Best put her to work immediately. We need all hands on deck right now. Indeed. That is all. Vera, Gorski. And these three people are very important, if I remember correctly. I think they're the leaders of this station. An unexpected yawn interrupts Wenzel. He instinctively raises his left hand to cover his mouth, forgetting that he is wearing a respirator. A tiny smile creeps up on your face due to this very fact, yet you understand that after so many hours of testing, these kind of lapses tend to sneak up on people. He soon continues. Excuse me. All in all, Carrie, as far as I'm concerned, we're done here. I've got a few other things to do, but unless you'd like to have another go at the testing range, you have no reason to stay here any longer. Now, we could do a tutorial here, and that would teach me how to play the game. I know how to play the game. The most important thing is how to reload a weapon. You need to press Shift, and then you press Q, W, E, or R. I'll show you soon enough how that works, but that's the major, most important aspect of the tutorial, in my opinion, anyway. How do I compare to the other newcomers, Wenzel? I can't tell you that, Carrie. Oh, come on, man. A little stay between you and me. Nah. You'll have to be patient, I'm afraid. So, are we done here, or, No, yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired. It's hardly a secret you are too. Besides, I can't wait to check out my new room. Yeah, I've no doubt you'll like it. I've yet to see any newcomers complain. Nothing more to say than congratulations again, Carrie, and welcome to Southgate Station. Go and get some rest. Yep, see you around, Wenzel. Southgate Station. That is where we are. And we're gonna go be in our room. Now, this game is pretty zoomed out. I was messing around with the resolution. I couldn't find anything that looks particularly good on my end. So I decided to just stick to 1080p right now. So if you're watching this on a cell phone or on a smaller screen, or if you don't have this at full screen, the text and all the icons and all this sort of stuff should be a little bit better. than it was on my when I first played the game, because the game didn't used to have options to scale the UI. But all the things are going to be pretty tiny. But we can press tab and see all the things. We got the broken pixel over there. This colorful mosaic doesn't seem to represent anything in particular. It represents the broken pixel. It's the thing that I have. And I got a foot locker, and we cannot do anything. Let's turn on the light. And let's right. That was pretty dark because the light wasn't on. Let's open this locker. And we have some health hypos and a bandage. And press A to take all the things. And we got a Red Hound leather armor. People don't like me because I'm wearing a Red Hound leather armor. Let's try not get hit. We're not going to get out of the station anytime soon, unlike what I did in my first playthrough, because I just sort of went for it. And I got kicked in the butt. My butt kicked, I did. So, what are we going to do? We're not going to have bursts, so I can drag that. That's for locking. That's unlocking. Good. And I also have stealth mode, which I can do like that. That's good enough. And pickpocketing, sure, you can keep that over there. If I press shift... yeah, basically if you press shift, it changes what that is over there. So I could use let's see, restores 140 health points over 7 seconds. Health must be over 40 in order for bandages to be effective. Now that's something very important here in regards to the healing. If you miss that, and like I did, you're gonna have to use this one, because these health hypos, they are different. They just restore health immediately. They're better used... I suppose they're better for combat because it just immediately restores 80, but it's also a bit of a sacrifice. We got mechanical repair kits that restore mechanical durability. We're not going to need them for right now. At least I don't think so. Let's put them down here, though, because I think... do you not use them? Yeah, you do use them from here. You can right-click there. Oh, we just right-click. Oh, then you can go back. Shoot. Go away. Yeah, you can right-click them there. We got a patching kit. Those are good, and we have flares. I never use them. Probably a bad idea to not use them. Let's not use our Red Hound before we leave. Red Hound armor. We're good there. We also have the Hanged Rat. What could it mean? Nothing in particular, as we know. We also have some shelves, but those shelves don't have anything as far as I know. That's right. And we have our desk and our computer. We also have a compass. And SGS credits. That's the Southgate Station credits. That's what it stands for. Yes. And private quarters. Keycard. Pretty important. Let's look at what this is. It's easy to get turned around in the tunnels of Underrail. The red needle points to the north. I don't remember this mattering. Did it matter? Huh. I honestly don't remember that mattering. Anyway, let's read our computer, because we need to get acquainted. Security, scope, carry, personal, access level, full. Personal messages. We have keycard from Wayne. Hi, I fixed your door, so the keycard should work fine now. If you haven't found it yet, the card should be in your desk. And we also have welcome from Tanner. Congratulations. We should remember these names, by the way. You have passed all the tests we presented you in the past weeks and have now obtained full citizenship in Southgate Station. On behalf of the entire community, I welcome you into our fold. Visit me in my office in the Commons as soon as you've rested, so we can discuss your duties in the coming days. We should go there. We should go there. We could go there to other places as well, but we should. So we need to go to Commons to talk to Tanner. We also have a journal. Log, I should say. You can press L. Is it L? Which one is it? Not help. Notes. Is it N? It is N. Talk to Counselor Tanner. Yeah, counselors. That's what they were. The 3 people that we saw at the intro. The intro that we could have skipped if we wanted to. So we are currently, if we press M, we're currently over there in the private quarters. And there's more private quarters. There's not just ours. Unfortunately, everybody else's is sort of out of... they don't like us being here. So, I can go there, though. Oh, it's locked. Well, I would need... Do I need lockpicking things? I suppose I do. Can't go there. Interesting. I don't remember that one being locked. Or I don't remember that one at all. Let's just check around over here. We got a light switch in there. Are these the toilets? These are the toilets. Oh, and by the way, yes, you do walk at this speed. And yes, it is pretty slow. And yes, I'll be making cuts when we need to just go from place to place and all that, because this is a Let's Play, and it's, well, you know, there's different rules that apply to Let's Plays that don't apply to playing your game. Although I wouldn't mind having a sprint button. I don't believe it exists. Anyway, this is the elevator. We need to get out of here. And where would I like to go? To all the places. Let's go to commons, though. But if you want to get your abilities, or at least to get initiated with your psionics, you just need to go over there. And not just there, you need to go elsewhere. But let's go to commons and get this show started in regards to the mission and all that sort of stuff. Not mission, I guess. Being familiarized with the people around here. We should steal all the things, though. Not steal. These don't have anything, but some of them do. We have another toilet place. Much in the tradition of Fallout 1 and 2. Lots of toilets. You can peek through it. Did you see? I forgot about that. The tail. That's pretty cool. It comes in handy more in regards to things that you can fix and stuff like that than it does in don't peek through it. Just barge in there. It's much better. There's a kitty. Hi. Hello. Kitty is over there with 9 health. That's definitely not a joke, I bet. Venzel. Venzel? Let's have a chat with Venzel over here. Did I tell you the one about that dude who did the range completely drunk? That's Venzel talking. Yeah, they're talking to the commoners. Or they were talking to me. And we have Jack Quicksilver. This guy is responsible for some quests. And Ethan over here. Kitty is just going around purring. And we got a worker, and we got Arlene. Let's have a chat with Arlene. You met Arlene during your testing period. She's in charge of food preparation and rationing. Ha! We used to make fun of Tanner's stupidly high standards when admitting new people. Not the end of the world if we get someone imperfect, we said. And here you are, bringing us earthquakes on day 1. Hey, it couldn't have been me. I am perfect. So, do I get to eat some real food now that I'm a citizen? Well, aren't you a joker? Don't remember hearing you complain before. So what do you need? What's that dandy over there? Over there? That's Ethan Lanford. What can you tell me about him? He's a handsome man. Comes to SGS from time to time, always dressed as sharp as a razor. Is always flirting with the ladies, no exceptions. I've seen him entertain quite a number of them. Well, myself included, with some unusual psionic tricks. Tricks? Well, he's a, what you call it, a temporal manipulator? It's one of those psi abilities, but the thing he does, I've never seen anyone else do. He can manipulate time, but only for specific objects, like slowing down a fly so it moves its wings in slow motion, or making things hover in air. That sort of stuff. It's all parlor tricks, fun and unusual, good to attract the ladies. His good looks and charisma makes them stick around, though. That's his real magic. Okay, do you know anything else about him? Where he's from? What does he do? Well, not much. He's talkative, but it reveals little about himself when you think about it. No one knows where he's from or what he does. He usually comes alone. Maybe leaves with a girl, maybe not. Depends. Always drinks fizzy water, yeah. Has that temporal manipulation thing going for him. That's all I know, really. And yeah, he dresses as sharp as a... Wait, I said that already. Yes, you did. Well, I have to go. But I'm going to be talking to you in a little bit because that's Ethan over there. Was it Ethan? She said Ethan, didn't she? Can we switch to dialogue? Yes, we can. That's pretty cool. Scrolling doesn't work, though, over here, which is a shame. Yeah, I'm using the scroll wheel. I don't know why it doesn't. Maybe scrolling doesn't work elsewhere? I don't know. Let's have a chat with Ethan over here. You see a stunning, well-dressed young man, even though his clothing is neither as arresting as he is, nor is it expensive-looking. Every item he is wearing has been carefully selected and combined with one another to form an elegant, flirtatious style. That's quite something. Even your clothes are flirty, rather than being a mishmash of items permanently borrowed from dead bodies, decomposing by the tracks or in ditches. I feel called out, honestly, which tend to be one of the primary sources of free clothing in Underrail. Underrail, by the way, is the name of the game, but it's also the name of the area. So that's not referring to the game, it's referring to the area. In his hand, a glass of fizzy water. He puts it down and focuses on you, smiling warmly. His teeth are so white, he almost looks like a living toothpaste ad. Ad? An advertisement, yes. May I help you? Are you Ethan Lanford? Yes, I am Ethan. And you are? Carrie. I've recently moved to the station. Good. Yes, I am the man you need. What can I do for you? I was told you were someone who might know a thing or two about temporal manipulation. No, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging. I'm a bit of a, how should I say, an expert in the field. We're a rare kind as temporal manipulators, and there isn't many of us walking around. So if you happen to be a psionic looking for some tutoring and discipline of temporal manipulation, I'm your man. And he takes a sip of his water, his eyes firmly fixed on you. Hopefully on mine as well, on my eyes. Otherwise, anyway. What can you tell me about temporal manipulation? Temporal manipulation, it is a psionic discipline that allows one to manipulate time in many different ways. Accelerate it, decelerate it, suspend it, reverse it. But before you get your hopes up too much, the effects are on a local level, meaning that one's reshaping or even disfigurement of the structure of the universe will not have large-scale consequences, but will rather only affect a small part of space-time, just the very part that is being manipulated. I understand if you're finding this difficult to comprehend. Well, it's not an accessible subject, really. I mean, regardless, it's an immensely powerful discipline in the right hands, but is sadly underused. You should consider yourself lucky. Why is it underused? Well, it's, actually, I would like to hear what you think is the reason. I'm just curious. Actually, what you think the reason is, but sure. I think the user... Oh, it is my intelligence shining through. I think the user needs to experience time differently in order to effectively manipulate it. It probably requires more from a person than just learning the abilities and using them like you would the ones from other psionic disciplines. Beautiful and smart. How wonderful. That is the fundamental issue. One may simply fail to understand. Oh, no, right. A fundamental issue many simply fail to understand. He's right. There is more to it, but you're already getting the gist of it. Allow me to elaborate. To become a master temporal manipulator, one needs time. Time to manipulate, time to practice, time to experience. The first one, and it's in the very core of our universe, space-time. We manipulate the temporal, but for space-time to remain in balance, the spatial must react. The second one, as with any skill, one needs to extensively train, develop his abilities in order to become proficient at them. This takes time to practice, but one is also practicing one on time itself. But the third point, that's the most important one, the thing that sets temporal manipulation apart from other side disciplines. Temporal manipulation, on its most basic level, does not possess the destructive power of other disciplines. No pyrokinetic fireballs or accelerated ice shards, no ways to drive your enemies derailed, cause them to fight each other or against the horrors plucked out of their very own minds manipulating time. It requires temporal experience. With other disciplines, even if one doesn't understand their meaning, one can achieve much through simply understanding the mechanics. With temporal manipulation, mechanics only have meaning if you understand the passage of time. It's something one might not be, in fact, definitely cannot be able to truly understand without sufficient experience, and that comes when one has just the right amount of time available to him. Most have plenty, too much, and that is why they waste it. Those who don't, they chase it, but they might have plenty available to chase. Now, those who have experienced it running out, those realize its true value. So... I never thought of that in such a way. Oh, wait. You're implying that it takes an old person to be a good manipulator? You're looking pretty damn young. Let's go with that. I am more than just young. But that is perhaps beside the point. I do look young, yes, but I have experience. I may be one of the best, which I admit doesn't say much considering there aren't many of us out there, but I still have a life ahead of me to truly acquire the experience I told you about. However, I have been taught by the best, you see, yes, Arthur Kane, my mentor and a true master of temporal manipulation, has helped me understand certain important things much earlier than I normally would, but that is a whole other story. Tell me more about Arthur Kane, your mentor. Perhaps some other time. It's a long story, and I don't feel like telling you right now. Some other time. Okay, well, I have to go then, because we're out of time for the day, and we'll continue talking to him next episode. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Underrail. Underrail. I was gonna go with Underrail, which is a completely different game. But yes, it is Underrail Expeditions. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, and if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, you can leave a like down below. That's how I judge which series come out more often than others because I play a lot of games. And if you want to see those other games, you can also subscribe to the channel. Of course, if the next episode is already out, you can click over here because it shows up. But if it isn't, don't mind. Yeah, leave a comment down below and yeah, take your time to join me next time. Bye bye.